I'm here with Pete Hendrickson, author of Cracking the Code, The Fascinating Truth About Taxation in America. You know, I became aware of your book about 10 years ago, Pete, and I've been selling it on eBay ever since 2005. I can remember when the documented returns on your website was just a couple $100,000. You know, I filed and got a complete return of all my federal, Social Security, state, and Medicare withholdings. It's now 10 years later, and with continued success not just for me, but for tens of thousands of other Americans. On your website now, you display the refund amount that you've documented, almost $12 million in refunds that you can actually know about. The average person has received over 10,000 in refunds. That's impressive.
Indeed, and in fact, in a court hearing within the last couple of months, the DOJ tax attorney acknowledged that billions of dollars have been returned to Cracking the Code readers over the course of the years. So the number is actually much higher than the total of the actual checks that I'm able to post because of people generously sharing them with me to display to other people.
Yeah, these are the brave people who's willing to put their names on the internet out there to show they actually got a refund. But the question, you know, I'm sure everyone is in everyone's mind, is this lawful? You know, is it legal? There's got to be a catch, you know. You know, if I do this, will I go to jail? You know, the government can't afford to run all their wasteful programs if the IRS is giving everybody $10,000 refunds. You know, is this really legal, or has the American public been conned into believing that they have to pay thousands of dollars more in taxes than their fair share?
Well, what is the claim for a refund of improperly withheld or collected money certainly is lawful. This is empirically demonstrated by the tens of thousands of complete refunds that have been being enjoyed by Americans for the last 12 years from not only the federal government but 36 state governments as well. Yeah, there's no question about the legality of that, the claims for refund.
Now, the IRS has mounted a large campaign to discredit Cracking the Code with lies about what the book teaches. But the fact remains, when people file Cracking the Code educated tax returns, year after year, they continue to issue millions of dollars in refunds.
That's correct.
That says it all.
It does indeed.
You know, the book's been in print for like 13 years now.
That's right.
And this is not some sort of overnight sensation that's here today and gone tomorrow. You know, it stood the test of time. You know, that's because there's nothing illegal in the book. It contains the real truth about the income tax. 13 years, tens of thousands of Cracking the Code educated returns, millions and millions of dollars in refunds. Folks, buying this book may be the best $25 you'll ever spend. I encourage you to buy your copy now. The average amount refunded is over $10,000. Find out the secret truth behind the income tax that the IRS doesn't want you to know. Where can people get your book, Pete?
Well, they certainly can get the book from Amazon.com, eBay, Lost Horizons, and many bookstores are willing to bring it in and make it available as well.
And all people need to know is the ISBN number, correct? 097-439-3606, and your local bookstore can order it in for you, too. Thank you very much for your time, Pete. It's been great talking to you.
Thank you, Brian.